All right, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy, I hope you're making it a great day. Had a pretty good day today. Daylight savings time. I don't know. Something happened. Lost an hour, clocks jumped ahead. Crazy business. Messed up all my payout times and fleet times and all that stuff. Twice a year this happens. Got to get used to it all again. I don't change my payout times. I don't know. Maybe there's some people that every time the time changes, they also change their payout time. But I don't. I let it just floats by an hour. So I gotta figure that out. I think I played my fleet placement at the wrong time today. Oh man. Anyway, didn't realize the time change. But yeah, it's all right. I think we got it. Oh, we got a hello there. Got TK in the house. Apologies is here. Sean unavailable. Nick says yo DL. David Dutra says let's go. I asked him if he had another good dad joke for us. Andre Passati says hi to me and hi to the guys. Caleb Sullivan says what's up. Beskar Bandito's in the house. David Dutra says not a dad joke, but here's some cool Star Wars lore. According to the book, from a certain point of view, R2 convinced the R5 unit to self-destruct so that he could deliver his message to Luke. R2 convinced the R5 unit to blow up so that R2 could be the one to deliver the message. Interesting. I guess it's true if you believe it, right? If we believe it to be true, it's true. That's the perception law. Planned Karma says, hey DL. Hey Planned Karma. Is that like Planned Parenthood except you're planning out your karma? I plan to have good karma. Feed it forward. Make it a great day. See if we can get some good karma back. All right. Well, if anybody has any account building questions, if there's anybody going to come in here and hang out that's doing one of the new guides or whatever, let me know. Try to take a look, help people out. Trying to get the account review thing up and running back in the Discord. I think what we might do is like open it up for the first week of the month and let people apply, and then I'll kind of work through it, get as many reviews as I can done from that. So we'll leave it open for less time and hope that it doesn't like overload with way too many people where I can't get anything done. So working on that in the background. Griff's helping me out. Thanks, Griff. Shout out to Griff over on Discord. He helps out a lot. Key part of our community. Absolutely key part. So if you see him over there, give him a shout out. Say hello. Always helping people out. Sean Unavailable says time change always catches me out because different accounts are on different time zones. Yeah. Triple N says random question about Imperial doctrine. At what point should you farm Hyena Bomber for malevolence? So because you're going to basically have malevolence with the Geo fleet, and then you're going to leapfrog it with the Executor pretty quickly, the answer is you don't necessarily need the Hyena Bomber right away. So the Imperial Doctrine is built to get you to the Executor pretty much as soon as it's reasonable to do. So I don't have the Hyena Bomber in there. And the way we farm Iden Versio, you'll only have the Vulture Droid at maybe 4, maybe 5 stars if you do 5 stars of it. So you have to go back. You have to circle back and get those ships later. So that's something you could do. You know, as your farms start to finish up for the Executor journey, just plug in the Vulture Droid, plug in the Hyena Bomber, start farming that stuff up. Or, you know, figure out what you want to do for your next journey. For example, if you're doing SLKR, then as soon as your first farm finishes off, where there's not like something else on the guide, that's where you would want to stick in the First Order Shuttle, because you have to hard farm that. It takes about 7 months. You want to do the finalizer journey up front if you can, get it ahead of the rest of the journey. so that you can collect up as many of those free shards as you can over the months while you're finishing out your SLKR build. So if you were to do SLKR and you still wanted to get Hyena Bomber and Vulture, then that would be 3 of your hard farms toward your next cycle. You would need the red Trooper, Executioner, I think, is a Cantina farm. I think it's the Stormtrooper that you also need to hard farm, but it fits in there nicely. You know, the first order stuff for SLKR is like 4 hard farms, and if you want to stay at 6 hard farms, the Vulture Droid and the Hyena Bomber slot right in there. It's a nice fit. So that's what I would do. I would just play the Malevolence with the GO starting 3 as the fleet, and go back for that stuff later. Again, if you were going to play the Malevolence as your main fleet, you definitely wouldn't want to do that. But knowing that you're going to have that Executor and you're going to be jumping over your Malevolence anyway, that's why I did it that way. Hope that makes sense. Nick says roster review from DL is an honor. Oh, thanks, Nick. Appreciate that. Van Ward says trying for 3-0 myself. Ahmed says, what's the highest GP in the world? I mean, you can go on Swgoh.gg and look up people's galactic power. I think there's somewhere on there that you see who has the most. It's like 13 million or something, isn't it? Somebody has like all of the things at like Relic 8, Relic 9. Yeah, there's somebody out there that I feel like it's like 13 million, or maybe it's more than that by now. I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy high. People with either, you know, well, a combination of having played the game a long time and also not being afraid to use some cash funds to get things accelerated. Have everything in the game. I wonder what Arnold's GP is these days. He's got to be up there, because he unlocks everything and relics it to a pretty high level. So he's got to be close to the top. All right, I don't see many questions over there, so I'm going to just dive in and start messing around in GAC. If people join in and have questions, we'll answer them. If not, we'll just keep plugging through here. So we did get round 2 in the bag as a victory. That makes 5 wins in a row for us. So that was a surprise full clear. I managed to get through 4 GLs on defense. That was a fun GAC. That was, you know, those are the kind that you can look back on and be proud of, and amongst the other ones that are either bad matchups or, you know, kind of impossible to win, you can feel pretty good about taking one like that where it felt like I used every resource that I had to get that done. So that was a good win. So we're still on a win streak. We're playing against Capricious Donita, who's a dark side historian, prophet of the Force. That's a cool symbol. I like that symbol, the purple and gold one. That's pretty cool looking phoenix kind of symbol there. 8.8 million galactic power on this guy, 3.3 in ships, 5.4 in characters. If we look at Galactic War Battles 1, 21,000, so it's 4.5 years old in the account. If we look at ships, that galactic power in ships was a little bit lower than I would expect for somebody with that much GP. And we see here that he's missing either one of the big capital fleets, so he doesn't have the Executor or the Profundity. Lots of relic ships, though, of course. At this rate, he's got a bunch of stuff. We see the Relic 8 Boba Fett in here, so I imagine his Executor is coming soon. I didn't miss it down here, did I? Yeah, no, it's not there. There's no Executor. But he's got to be getting the Executor soon. And then over here, we're facing 6 Galactic Legends, everything but Rey. Kenobi, Luke, SLKR, Lord Vader, Da Hutt, Sith Eternal. Got Skywalker in the house, Revans, Malik. Is Malgus in here? I don't see Malgus. Got all the requirements for all these GLs. There's Malgus down here. Relic 5, 3 Omicrons. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Lots of stuff. Look at this. Look at this. I'm still going through relics here, guys. So he's a little bit light on the ship side, but man, he's got it made up for in characters. Oof, 6 GLs. So when I look at an account like this and I think, man, what would I do with it? I mean, Kenobi, Hutt, Lord Vader. I feel like all 3 of those would be on defense. And then probably take Luke, SLKR, and Sith Eternal on offense. If the opponent has a Kenobi, I'd probably take Jabba on offense, swap out maybe Luke on defense, something like that. But I'd probably have 3, maybe 4 GLs. You know what? Put these 4 on defense, take Jabba and C on offense. I don't know. I would load up on these GLs on defense. So I always think to myself, man, it's going to be a rough fight. But then it looks like my opponent doesn't put that many GLs down on defense. So we're going to have to see what he did this time. Fastest non-GL character, 342 on Hermit Yoda. I feel like my Hermit Yoda's close to that. I think I got him like 336 or something. Drops off to 323 on Darth Revan. And like a lot of accounts, we see that the speed drops off pretty quickly at the top end. 314 on Cat. That's a sad cat. I mean, she doesn't have to be that fast, but I like to see her up like 330 something, 340. Feels like a good speed. Thrawn, I like to have 320 or so. Yeah, 289. So we have some advantage on mods. He's got just a lot of stuff, though. So I titled this, I hope my opponent watches this, because, he's in Erodium 1 with an 8 million account. And really, the only thing that this account would need to do to be in Kyber would be to put those GLs on defense. I don't know, maybe he's got the back wall filled with GLs. But this zone right here, I'd put 2 GLs here. And I'd put 2 GLs up here in front of ships. And I'd probably put my best GLs in front of ships. And that way, you could take all your fleets over on offense. And if they get through the top zone, you don't care. You just want to have all your stuff to beat their fleets. And I think he could... I think he could easily be Kyber 3, Kyber 2 with this much stuff in the account. Even with casual play, just tactically. Slam those GLs down on defense. Make your opponent just not get any zones. It's real easy to win if your opponent gets 0 zones cleared. Yeah, so I look at this and I'm like, man, I wish they would be available to take some advice. And then, like I said, just not against me, Play that against other people, but don't play it against me. All right, let's catch up. I know Zareth is 8 in GAC overall and is 11.1 million. And he said he was 700K less than the next lowest at 7. Yep. Yeah, that's a lot. Will you do roster reviews again tonight? For people who are specifically following the Imperial Doctrine or Hope of the Rebellion. So I want to give advice to people that are following my 2023 guides. So if somebody like that needs an account review, I will. Otherwise, I don't want to just do everybody's account review. If you do a super chat, fine with that. If you super chat for me, I'll get to it. We'll get it looked at. Planned Karma says, I'm finishing Imperial Doctrine, starting SLKR farms for the first GL. I've been buying the relic pack on Monday and the crystals to ensure I have all 3 refreshes since I started this account. I have 400 each signal data. Nice. Have the SLKR Cantina farms done? Do you recommend to keep a bank more signal data, or are there some good Cantina characters I should be grabbing as well? So, farming signal data, I think, is key and core. You can get ahead on signal data, but you're always going to be using it up. Trying to get ahead on Cantina characters, what I would say is more just farm signal data, And then when you need a Cantina character, like let's say you want Moff Gideon, then you farm him. The requirements for Starkiller, 3 of them come out of the Cantina. They're all good characters. Those are things you could farm in your spare time if you want to do Starkiller someday. If you want to set up for Afra, you know, that's what I would say. Figure out what you're going to do next after Starkiller, farm mostly signal data, and then, you know, just, you know, work on Cantina characters for future stuff when you need them. On my main account, I just always farmed signal data until I needed to do a character. And a lot of times I would have, like you said, like 400 or 500 of each kind of signal data. And then I would farm a character and run it down and then have to build it back up over time. So stay far ahead on signal data. That would be my advice. How's the D&D going? I've worked through 8 characters. So basically, I'm going to start doing some character build stuff. I'm going to try to do things that I think will translate to the new 1D&D system. So a lot like my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes stuff, it takes me a long time to get rolling, and I want it to be perfect. So I'm doing a lot of stuff in the background, haven't started issuing the videos yet. We had some delays on our stream, so we're not quite ready to launch that as soon as we thought we were going to be. Some technical difficulties, and I think, you know, people are getting themselves worked up to the point where we can do the real streams. So maybe by the end of the month we'll be ready, probably sometime in April it looks like now. But yeah, I'd like to be able to start doing some D&D videos as we start doing the live streams on Monday night. Coming soon, TM. But it's fun. So it's coming along slowly, but it's fun. And I think by the time we launch it, hopefully it'll be have some good production value to it. I mean, you don't want to launch something that's you know, too half-baked. So that's the progress over there. Heath D says early deployment of lightsaber activated. Yeah, we do need a lot of lightsabers, y'all. Get some lightsabers in there. What's your strat for getting Asana and Hondo? I want Afra, but farming them means not farming signal data. So what I've done on Loquitur, I've basically just earmarked them, right? Well, here's what I do. So in squads, I have my farmer tab, and it's all the stuff that I want to farm. And if you look at Cantina stuff, my goodness, look at all this Cantina stuff I need to farm. There's Santa, there's Hondo. I've got the vet smugglers in there for getting Jedi training Rey so that I can get JML someday. Chrysanthemum, of course, is for the Jabba journey. He's a must-have. Or a Sing I want to farm. So there's all this stuff, right? So I bookmark it. I put it up here, and I keep it in view. My light side farms, my dark side farms. And then what I do, I come in here, and I farm my signal data, and I'm at 261, 196, 140. So as I farm that, I will continue to press on farming signal data because I know I'm going to finish up this journey. And you kind of have 2 relics in a row, right? Because as soon as you get Leia done and you can work your way through the journey, then you have instantly Jedi Knight Luke at 7 stars, and you need to gear him up and you need to relic him. So, you know, it might take me a couple weeks to gear him up. I don't know. I haven't studied the gear yet. Next week's update, I will probably sit on all my gear. I'll just do Rolo. We'll try to unlock JKL and apply all of next week's gear to Jedi Knight Luke. And if that doesn't get me to relics, then it doesn't, then I'll work on it. But I feel like I want like 250 of everything at least to relic 2 characters. So I keep working on it. Now, if I was only on 1 relic and I had 250 of each, then I flip, right? Then I come over here, and you can see on Sanastaros, Sauna, I'll call her Sauna. I'm already at 49 of 100. So I found little opportunities here and there as I was building up my signal data. what I did this week, I had a lot of signal data, so I farmed up some sauna. And then when I came in, I took my Han from Relic 5 to Relic 8, got some work done, burned up some signal data. And then I'll go back to farming toward that max. And as long as I'm close to 2 characters worth of signal data, then I don't feel bad about farming. So I'll farm Sana first. We'll build a team around her. I'll, get back to Hondo later. And Chrysanthemum. He might be double farmed by the time I finish up Jabba, so I'll probably wait till the last minute on him. But yeah, that's how I do it. Have you seen the Reva gameplay? Making me want to drop my current farm and bail on my guild for one that needs more Reva shards. Yeah, like I said when I saw how that character performed in the Proving Grounds, I realized that the characters in the Proving Grounds are super souped up and overamped for the event. But just the way that character played, I was like, if she's as good in game as she is in that team in the challenge, everybody has to do Inquisitors. So people have been asking me that lately, and I answer this way. If you have like 1 GL and you love GAC, build another Galactic Legend. If you have 1 GL and GAC is just, it's something you do and it's okay and you don't really care about it as one of your favorite game modes, man, Inquisitors, Jabba the Hutt and Inquisitors are the thing to do right now. Really, really they are. Really they are. So I'm doing Jabba. By the time I get Jabba done, I don't know if Inquisitors are still going to be a hot priority. If they are, I'll have to take a serious look. I want that Afra team so bad, though. Oh my God, that looks like so much fun. It's just this big glass cannon, shoot first and keep shooting and, never let off the gas. And man, that team looks just so edgy. I love it. I love it. I want that team. So yeah, but Inquisitors, I mean, so you're saying that the gameplay is in now, people that have her are starting to show her. I haven't seen it yet, but assuming she's as good as she was in that event, then yeah, I mean, guilds are going to be looking for it. Hey, Barbas says, thanks for the review last time. Gives me a super chat for 10 Canadian dollars. Thanks a lot, man. That's awesome. Really appreciate you, man. Fantastic. Thank you much for the super chat. We got 1 super chat. We got about a third of the people in here that have hit that like button. So, guys, just lightsabers, specifically designed to kill like buttons. Kill it. Do it. Murder it. You can do it. Unless you're driving, then don't take your eyes off the road. Otherwise, get that thing in there. Reva looks nasty. Sean Unavailable says Reva's killing everything. Yeah, she is. She was a monster in that Proving Grounds. Ridiculous. Very powerful. Roy D. Mercer says, hey, DL, late to the party. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, having a good weekend so far. DL, I have 10K shard shop currency. What gear is worth making a bank? As I'm currently just using it on the tune I'm trying to relic at the time. You just buy everything out of the shard shop. Man, when you go into the shard shop, if it's on this 360 line and you need any of it at all, you just click buy on these things. I mean, I don't even hesitate. I buy the shop out of those. Like here we've got back to gel. When you click on it, you see how many characters need it. Look at this. It's going to be 50, at least 50 for every character that needs it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 700 of these would just get me through the current gear tiers on the characters that need it. So you know that if you're going to 158, you're not even close to how much you need. So if these are up around 200, then I'll stop buying them. Carbantes, just buy it, right? So this gets Carbantes, sometimes stun cuffs, things like that. You buy that. You keep a stock of these things at 360. you'll get familiar with this because a lot of the stuff you buy out of there, certain pieces of it go here for electrium conductors, and certain pieces of it go here, and these are the ones that you absolutely have to buy every time they're in the shop. And what I do to make sure that I do, I try to keep my inventory down around 30. So as I start to get some of these, I'll come in here, I'll knock it down, and I'll make sure that that I'm always, like, quote, close to out of these things, and that way there's no chance that I don't buy them when they're up in the shop. But yeah, I keep converting them. I keep around 30 because that's how many you need. Now, if a character came up that needed double bayonets, I would have to farm 30 bayonets, but I don't mind. You know, feeding in like even 2 or 3 of those impulse detectors a week like that, then when you need a bunch of impulse detectors, you don't need to go farm them specially. You already have them started. So yeah, those purchases for 360, and there's a couple of them that are duds. Like there's the thing that looks like a nuclear symbol. That thing is not used on any characters, and it's not used for any relic stuff, and you end up with like 370 of them. You don't obviously buy those, but all the ones that you're using, stock them up. I would say if you get 80 of them, you're good. On the computers and med packs, if you had 700 of them, I'd still make the next purchase. Those things are the med packs and the computers. They're used so much. It's crazy. But just stock up, man. I can't. As soon as I get shard shop currency, I spend it. I just buy stuff out of the shop all the time. All the time. Riva is a tip of the spear problem right now. Arnold defeated every Galactic Legend on auto with Riva. I only hit like button when you're interactive in comments, says Joseph Long. All right. Yeah. There you go. Riva looks nasty, huh? Wow. Synchrofacitron says, hello. Want to thank you for Imperial Doctrine. It's rebuilt my mind and strategy for all games and inspired me to follow. Nice. Why Carbantes out of Shard Shop if you can get them out of Guild Store? I've been buying like every Carbante I can get my hands on for months. And just now, like 2 weeks ago, was the first time I ever ended an update with Carbantes left over. So now I have like 381 Carbantes. Man, if I had 500 of these things, I would still make that purchase. If I had 1,000 of them, I might hold off. But everything in the game needs 200 Carbantes. You will definitely use them. So yeah, I buy them all over the place. Now, if I didn't have Shard Shop currency, if I was out of Shard Shop currency, I would definitely prioritize these 2 purchases. This one I could take it or leave it because that one's going toward, I think this. Yeah, the armor. So, you know, I've already got some extra armor built up. I don't really need them. But for sure, this computer and for sure this part, I would prioritize those 2 purchases. Then probably the back to gel. And then if I've got leftover stuff, the Carbantes. If I was limited on Shard Shop. Did I miss the GA or are we just starting? We're just starting. Just getting in there. All right, we scouted the opponent earlier and then I got talking and chatting and got a super chat and had to go acknowledge it. So my opponent put only 1 GL on defense that I can see. Put an SLKR here down bottom. So we're going to have to beat that. He's got the Night Sisters here. I figure we'll use the JMK that we did earlier. It works a little differently against Night Sisters, right? Because if you insta-kill something with Cat, you just have to kill it again. So we either have to kill Daka a bunch, or we just have to focus on SLKR. Not exactly sure which is the best route, but I feel like maybe in this one, you know, we'll have to clear off the zombie and kill that a few times. But then I feel like probably we kill SLKR first. Probably. As long as we can use Kenobi to keep the healing immunity on him, that'll be the key. If we can't keep the healing immunity on him, he might get away from us. But I think that's probably the way to go. Because otherwise you have to kill Daka 3 times. Well, no, you got to kill Daka first, right? Because Daka's res has a chance to bring back SLKR, right? Because it's revive a random defeated Night Sister ally with a chance to revive other defeated allies. So we do have to kill her first. We can't take the chance that she just brings SLKR back. So, maybe we need to do something different here. Maybe we need to run Kenobi, Cat, and Wat Tambor. That would be interesting. You could put tank tech on Cat to help keep her alive. No, you need to put weapon tech on Cat to kill the... I don't know. I feel like Kenobi will just kill SLKR. Even if we have to kill Daka 3 times, I feel like it's still okay. What do you guys think? Am I missing something? Does he ramp up too fast and we'll end up losing? I don't think so. Kenobi has an awful lot of recovery. Has immunities to put on his tank. I don't know. Feels like we get that. Pablo Vasquez says will be easy. Well, why don't we start there? Why don't we just start there? Kill Daka first. Move on. We don't want anything that's going to mark the opponents, right? So we don't want marks. What's this? Armor penetration, resistance, tenacity, health. They deal % damage, which won't affect the GL, but I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? So we can equip that. If you put weapon tech on Cat, they will revive. Will they revive? The zombie will. You cannot stop zombie reviving in any way. She just bypasses all that stuff. But if you kill Daka, the revive that she gets from zombie is stopped. So with weapon tech on somebody, once you kill Daka once, she doesn't come back if you kill her with the weapon tech character. Graham Case says, I have over 600 and need 200 more for my current plans. And that says nothing about whatever comes after gearing the Inquisitors. Yeah, so you have 600, you need 200 more, so 800, and that's it. What's the Jedi Knight Revan squad that counters SLKR, or is it only for 5v5? I don't know about 3v3, but the Revan counter, it contains Jedi Knight Luke. Right, so it's Revan, Luke, and then a bunch of stuff to make Luke attack over and over again. Like Hermit Yoda, Bastila, I think Old Ben to tank in 5v5. I don't know if that would even work in 3v3. Relic 8 SLKR is a beast. He is nasty. All right, let's get in here. Just go straight for Daka. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. If we cool down Cat, she's not going to be able to kill somebody anyway. So we're going to wait on the cat cooldowns on the immunity. So there's once on Daka. Here we go for twice on Daka. Put the healing immunity on her just to make it hard. Kill her twice. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Keep the healing immunity on her. Okay. Let's go after her again. Kill Daka. Okay. I gotta get him off my cat now, so we'll give cat immunity. She still gets stunned though, even with the immunity, huh? That's inconvenient. Alright, now we'll alt up. He's gonna alt up. Let's get in there, kill this zombie off, get her out of here. Whatever it is. Okay, he's out of his ult. Put on the healing immunity. Get a nice big hit with Cat. She can't auto-execute him, but, you know, it's all good. See, this is it. This is where he's lost his healing immunity. And we've got a turn where he can recover. Okay. We're going to get it back on. We'll kill him. We'll kill him anyway. So that turn, if he did a sweep and did a lot of damage, then he goes back to full life, which is annoying. That didn't feel too hard, though. I sat on the ult for a long time because I felt like I didn't really need it. Okay, so CLS and the two bots is probably the next hardest team that we have to deal with here. What do you guys like here? Aiden? Or... So... does Salvage beat this too? Because I know Salvage worked against like a CLS Han Chewie. Does Salvage work also against C-3PO Chupio? He must, right? Because he's going to cleanse all the debuffs and not have to worry about that nonsense. What do we got here? Weakest dark side ally, 20% turn meter. First time a dark side tank. That's just a lot of stats. This is just a bunch of stats. Yeah, I don't even know. This is crit damage, crit chance. It's not bad. I don't want to use a good Datacron here. I've used Savage against that team successfully. I was watching a stream of yours a bit ago. You mentioned that you regretted going for JML on Obticeo. What do you think is the best GL order if one goes for SLKR first? I think Jabba is the thing, right? I think Jabba is the thing to do. Looking back, I really think I should have done either SLKR or Rey and then gone into Jabba. It would have been so much easier. So if you do SLKR and then Jabba, it's just fantastic. I think the timing works out real well. I think getting your first GL with SLKR already, the team that you want with him already comes as part of the journey, which is pretty fantastic. So, yeah, the journey that requires Jedi Knight Luke, I mean, Jedi Knight Luke is almost a GL journey on his own. It's really a lot. Oh, this isn't Chupio. This is CLS Chewie C-3PO. Interesting. It's a little different. Okay. Doing good so far. Ooh. That wasn't good. Oh, man. I tell you, when he just keeps hitting me and my life keeps going down, and it's like, he survives it all. It makes me nervous, though, the way his life bar keeps, like, jumping down to yellow. And then it comes back. All right. That hit is good. All right. Get the big hit on him again. Nope. All right. You die, Luke. You die now. How about now? Nope. Bam. Auto. Just let it play fast. It's going to play faster than me. I don't really want to do anything different with the skill order anyway. He's probably as ramped up as he's going to get. Yeah, there he goes. Got the timing down. Salvage's special insta-kills when the enemy is in the yellow. I was going to try to do that, but he healed right before I had my special up. So I just went ahead and hit him with the special to knock his life down. So you're saying I should just basic him until the timing works out? I don't know, because every time he does the stance change, he gains back so much health and protection. I feel like if you don't keep using the special to keep him at low life, you're not going to get him to the yellow. Maybe that's a mistake on my part. All right, Revan. This Revan team has HK. HK has Zetas. HK Zetas make troopers a little bit dangerous to use here. No Malik. Can't assist on him. But we could come in with the troopers, drop the bomb here, kill him, move on. With only 3 troopers, though, it's a little harder to maintain the turn meter. But with the extra boost for turn meter that we'll get at the start with the Datacron, then I think it must just be no problem, right? Because we're going to get 40% turn meter boost from Dark Trooper. Let's look at his speed. I need better mods in this guy. 242. He'll get 60%. So 242 over 0.6, I think, is the right math. No. It's 242 over divided by 0.4, because that's what he's got left to go. Right? Divided by 0.4. I think that's the way it works. Yeah, because he has 0.4 remaining. He gets 60%, so it's 0.4. So he should act at 600 speed. Or if I'm wrong, then if it's the other way, then it's 400 and some speed. But anyway, he's going to go so far first that it doesn't matter. This is marking the enemy. This is defeated by a droid, can't be revived. It's not really relevant, but should be good. All right, so we'll go in there. We'll boost up turn meter with him. We'll do the link up here, and then we'll use him. We'll drop the bomb on HK, and we should kill him in one sweep. Then I think we go after Darth Revan, because he's probably harder to kill. I won't get the assists out of Piet. Maybe I should kill Marauder first. But he'll get turn meter, he'll get turns, he'll get life gain back. Okay, he's not as sturdy as he could be. He's 120. Maybe I kill him first. Maybe I just drop the bomb on him first. And nuke it up. Because then HK will be an easy kill, and then I just clean up Revan. Yeah, I think we kill Marauder first. Change my plans. Okay, so boost, link, mass assist here, kill him, HK, that. HK stops me from gaining turn meter if I gain protection up. There's nothing in this team that gains me protection up. There shouldn't be anything in the Datacron that's giving me protection up. I don't want to get nuked by my own team accidentally. All right, let's get in there and get it done. All right, here we go. Boost up. Link up. Kill Marauder. 1 set. 2 set. All right. Punch Revan. Okay. Now go over to HK and get the kill. The reason I punched Revan, I knew I was going to get kill on HK, so I took that hit for free, knowing that I would get the kill and get more turn meter. 57 banners. Domination. Okay, this team it's another one of those teams that's good, but it's not that good. So I got to take something in here to beat it. I don't want to waste resources. How about the Revan team with Yoda? I don't know. I could just do CLS here and just muscle through it. Feels like overkill though. Mara Jade. He gives little bits and pieces of turn meter though. And in 3s that might be enough. So I have to kill him first. He does get a free turn. Mara Jade's risky. We could do clones. There's no contract, so this Mando is like 0 threat, right? This is Beskar Mando. He is not a bounty hunter, so he can never get disintegrate, right? He won't get the contract. He won't get disintegrate. He's no threat. Let's go up top and see if I need the clones for something. If I don't, I might send in the clones and save better stuff. There's Malik. Can't use clones against Malik anyway. If I don't have a GL on the back wall, I can just put Sith Eternal in here and make that an easy win. Yeah, I don't see anywhere that I would necessarily need clones. Can't use clones there either. Yeah, so I think we use the clones to take this team out. We'll use Shock T just to try to maximize the amount of recovery. Slow roll it a little bit. Rex and 5s. We'll look for a cheap Datacron. Man, I need to build some more cheap Datacrons. I don't know. I feel like getting a few more of them to level 6 would be good. These aren't even great. A little bit of health is all I get here. We'll take it. Need more Datacrons, especially in 3v3. I like just having a Datacron that gives me a little more offense or something. We'll work on Beskar first. Let's do that so we don't get put on fire. We'll do this. That Beskar is pretty chunky. Okay. Heal up the Rex. The King. Rex in Latin is king. So, I see Rex. I think king. King of the clones. Sacrifice is in. That rocket hit real hard. Yeah, just get rid of him. See you later. We'll get rid of Django next. It's a while before he gets back around to the rocket, and Rex is going to be taking a lot of turns. Look at this guy. He's back to his aerial advantage already. We don't want to use that. We're already ready to go on Rex. Yeah, I think we got to take it. I don't really want to, but we need to get him out of here before he gets back around to another rocket. We do not need him Ranger rocketing us a second time. Don't care if we lost 5s. That's his job. And that's what he's supposed to do. Fine by me. Alright. Well, no banner recovery for us. Aerial advantage for the win. Clones successful through to the back wall. Let's see what we got back there. More GLs? Or no? That's a pretty easy back wall. Need some damage here. But the rest of this isn't too bad. Definitely doable, right? So we could probably use Iden on that first order team. I like the way Iden's been working for me against that team with the troopers that I've got on this account. So we'll do that up. We could also do Treya here. She would work pretty well. We got tools in the toolbox to deal with this craziness. All Relic 7 though. That's pretty good stuff. We'll get a stun on to crew. We'll try to take out that red trooper real quick. And we'll get back around to the other guys. As long as we can keep that healing immunity on whoever we're trying to kill. The Kylos don't deal well with healing immunity. Okay. Let's do area effect. I don't mind the counterattacks too much. Okay, let's bubble up. We don't want the counterattacks at this point right now. So we'll wait. Let's just, I don't want to waste that shot, but I do want Red Trooper out of here. Iden down, Iden down. All right. Okay. Going well so far. I feel like the next instance of the mass assist we get will have to go back on Big Kylo over here. Kylo unmasked. Okay, let's work on him just for a second. I think we may actually have to kill him first. Because this Kylo, old school Kylo, is we're hitting him too much and ramping his damage up in between attacks. We don't want to do. So we're going to cut that out for now. Get him out of here. We're going to bubble up next time. In case he kills our Stark. Stark has a C in his name where it doesn't belong. Instead of saying Stark, it says Stark. Alright, there we go. Healing immunity is on him. That should be it. Yeah. It's not pretty. You kind of got to work around it. Got to cycle your skills, keep your guys alive. This one, see Watt. I don't think we really need Watt, but I don't want to get caught behind all of Bastila's debuffs. She really puts out a lot of debuffs. It could be pretty annoying. We'll take this one. It's just a lot of stuff. This one, weakest dark side ally, gains turn meter. We don't really care about that. This is dark side tank. You know what? I'm not going to put any datacrons. I'm going to save datacrons for a battle where I might actually need it. This feels like, I mean, we just link up Bastila and Malik and wait for the ult and then kill them. I feel like this is a zero threat kind of a scenario with Watt in there to control the debuffs. I just don't think this team can get anything done against me. I feel invincible. Alright, and then we'll target Sith Eternal. And we'll just sit and wait. Poor Watt. Getting feared all over the place. He is so afraid of this combat. He's terrified. He's like, I'm scared, boss. See, he's like, don't worry. Get this, man. Alright, let's give him some protection back. See if we can keep Watt alive. He's about to get drained for 1 billion. Oh, there's some debuffs on him. Alright, let's give him some protection back again. Ult up. Team down. Ooh. Palpatine. Hanging in there. Hanging tough. Trying to kill Watt. Trying to cost me more banners. No, sir. You don't get my Watt. Not this time. Okay. Graham Case says, I like the way that you do it, DL. Just use the special anytime it's up against CLS. You're in danger of timing out otherwise. Does dash work? Izanami, which battle are you talking about? Which were you asking about dash? Dash works on a lot of stuff. I think we'll take Radisson here. I feel like Radis could be good. That team up top, I think, is supposed to look like a Qui-Gon team. Like maybe you're supposed to think it's a Qui-Gon team. Got Krennic down here. I just don't feel threatened by any of this stuff. We'll take CLS in here. We'll use CLS. We'll use like Dash Rendar here. So we'll kill the two more threatening teams. Then I got Radis, and I've got pretty much lots of stuff in the tank still. Which team is hardest out of what's left? Maybe this team is good for Radis. I don't know. Let's see. We can Vader this potentially. That might be a good one for Mara Jade. I don't know. Let's just Radis this and get this out of here and move on. Look for Jyn Erso. Okay, we shouldn't be too worried about the kicks here. And we'll do what usually happens in a Radis battle, which is to say, do a whole lot of nothing. Wait for the ult, and then win with max banners. That's kind of how this seems to work. Let's get the dazes off. Sure, why not? Steal turn meter from the TIE pilot. He can go down. Throw a grenade on Piet. Ooh, Piet's just gonna straight up die. It kind of looks like we're gonna get max banners without even. Oh man. Oh man. Overconfidence kills. I had max banners and I used that skill, and then he just popped Jyn right in the melon. Cost me a banner. I thought that was gonna kill him though. We've got Wampa. We can Wampa something. We could probably nest this. I'm not afraid of Ahsoka. Not really afraid of Anakin unless he's got like super high potency. 73%. That's not bad. No Datacron. What does Ben do? Evasion. Turn meter when they evade attacks. Old Ben gains 5% first time he's defeated. Offense, speed up, recovery, health, protection, turn meter. Does Nest just eat this for breakfast? Can anybody hit me hard enough to one-shot me? Wow, he is right on my tenacity. They might. They might be able to hit me hard enough. So here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to go in here. We're going to pick the ladies. Put Kira in the lead, and then it's a sure thing, right? I got a lot of teams that could beat this, but I have this curiosity to see if there's, I don't know. I just want to do it this way. Nest is always has fun killing Anakin. I think we're just going to basic, right? Because Old Ben has dodge mechanics in his lead. Our basic can't be dodged, so we can just put it on auto basic and never worry about it, right? Because then the whole dodge thing is just irrelevant. I was killing Anakin and it somehow switched to Ahsoka. Stop killing Ahsoka. No, kill Ahsoka. Yes, kill Anakin. Yeah, I guess we're going to make Anakin mad here. Alright. Old Ben loses taunt. Old Ben got some debuffs on me, though. Alright, full protection. Come on, Nest. Alright, full health units. Not full protection, though, apparently. Ugly. 54 banners. But it worked, right? It worked. We got through. Maybe we practiced something that will help us in the future. All right, fleets. We've got Negotiator with Millennium Falcon in the starting lineup. Interesting. These two I approve. This needs to be a tank. Then we've got this. And he probably has the TIE Interceptor, but he doesn't have Vader in the starting lineup, so it doesn't even matter if he has TIE Interceptor. So this is just a, I guess, his bounty hunter fleet under, yeah, so I don't know. We can Profundity this, Malevolence this. Should be a done deal. All right, let's get back to this back zone. We've still got a Wampa. Wampa. Wampa can kill... Wampa can kill this for sure, right? No. She has tenacity down, right? There's something here. There's something here. Dispel debuffs, immune, blind, whatever. Now you see me unique. Blah, blah, blah. Potency, damage over time, blah, blah, blah. He also gains this bonus. Salvar recovers health. Who's putting down tenacity down? Somebody here has tenacity down, right? Come on now. Zalbar recovers. Taunt, shield. I thought I remembered that somebody here has tenacity down. Damage over time. Offense, crit. Soldier of the Old Republic. Assist. Soldier's training. Come on now. Inflict daze. Damage over time. Can't be evaded. When an enemy resists, she gains potency. Turn meter stealth protection up. Inflict blind. It takes damage from attack. What am I thinking of, guys? What am I thinking of? Wampa eats clones. Clones versus Wampa. Easy clap. Alright. So we'll kill clones. There's no Rex, right? This is just Echo and... Yeah, okay. Here we go. We'll do that. I could swear there was a tenacity down somewhere in that Old Republic team. Maybe it's Canderous. Maybe Canderous has it. I don't know. I probably don't even need the damage. Just the counterattacks and damage over times is probably going to be plenty. Just keep attacking at this point. Bonk. Womp. 58. Okay, let's do this. And let's do CLS. Ye old Commandero. And do the robots with him. Try to get a Datacron on him here. Why not? Go after Boba first, or stun Bosk first. I think we'll stun Bosk and then kill Boba. Oh, psh. Yeah, like I'm playing like I've got Han in the group. Psst, there's no Han. All right, change stances. We'll come over here on this Boba Fett. We'll do big damage. Should be able to kill him on our next hit. Well, maybe not. Okay, hey. Get off me. Clear some of these debuffs. Or some of the buffs. Man, Luke is taking a beat in this combat. I'll just kill this boss and be done with it. That is not how I expected this battle to go, honestly. Okay. Just keep gaining back protection here. This guy over here is giving me grief. Man, Bosk was super annoying. I thought I was just going to kill that Boba like no problem. But he hung in there. Alright, what should we do here? Dash it up? Dash on Chewie? Not because we need to, but just because we can? I like that idea. Dash. Han. Chewie. And we'll see if we can just smash. Whoever has the most turn meter. Oof. Oh, Krennic. Krennic got one-shotted. Shrug. Let's get him out of here. Tarkin does a debuff. Wow. TK says, I gotta take off. Thanks for streaming. Good luck with the rest of your GA. Thanks, man. Hey, TK, hope you have fun. See you around, my brother. All right, this team. This team is a million debuffs. We said we wanted to put Lando into a Mon Mothma team. So, I want to do that just because kind of, you know, I want to do it. Not because we have to do it or not because it's the right thing to do here. I just want to see how he works in the team. And then we're going to put Cara Dune in here. We're going to kind of underdog this. Yeah. Should be enough damage, right? Or do we need to put Biston in here? I mean, Biston's lame. Biston is just lame. We're going to try this. Share some stats. Try Lando. If I drop a battle, it'll make me sad. But okay. I'm fine with it. Zalbar's going to get in the way. Mission's going to hide under stealth. So we're just going to drop the hammer on Karth. When it's appropriate, we'll get rid of the taunts. We'll get right back on Karth. Hey, she's coming back again. Kara's back. Kara comes back automatically. We call that charismatic. All right. Relic down. Other characters to go. Dropping the bomb. Man, look at that Lando. He's dropping some fat bombs on them. I don't know. We'll just heal slowly for now. Try to slow roll it. Yeah, it's decent damage. We'll heal up. Try to get banners back because we're going to have the grenades back. Take his turn meter away again. Alright, now we get the armor penetration. That'll help. There's a big basic. There's the armor penetration. Should be over now. We don't get that last banner back on Kara. That's alright. 56 banners. Now we've got Rogue One stuff. I feel like we just kill Rogue One with Vader. Put in a Datacron to make him massive. Because why not? He's the weakest dark side ally, so he'll gain 20% turn meter. He definitely needs another 20% turn meter here. It's going to be critical to our strategy. All right, you want to hallway scene some relics or some rebels here for me, Vader? Hallway. Bam. Yeet. Smash. Come on, cheer it. Come on. 59 banners. We finished Rogue One pretty much like the movie, right? Smoked them all. I did that for cinematic style right there, guys. Cinematic style. Pick Rebel so that we don't accidentally pick the wrong ship again like we did one time. Bring B2 reinforcement. Oh, wait. What are we doing? We don't want Kenobi. Why don't we have Radis? Good gravy. Wrong capital ship. Talk about picking the wrong ships. That would have been disaster. Okay, now we've got the right ships. We've actually got a profundity fleet. Everybody's yelling capital ship. Yeah, I caught it. Sean says, don't do your overconfident trick. Exactly. No, I don't think I was overconfident with Vader. I just wanted Vader to finish off the Rogue One guys because, you know, that's kind of what happened. Not precisely, but kind of. All right, here we go. Let's negotiate a win with this profundity. Good guys fighting good guys up in the sky. It's not a real battle. It's just a drill. The negotiator's trying to see how well it can hold up to Admiral Radis. Radis is like, dude, you don't stand a chance. You got nothing on my fleet. And he's like, this negotiator is the best. It's the best fleet in the game. Radis is like, you know, that was like a couple years ago, bro. Get with the times. Like, my fleet's better now. I'm a better commander. Kenobi's like, nope, don't believe you. So then Radis, you know, this is what any good general would do. Yells out, to the skies! And here we go. We're checking it out. Seeing who's right. I'm betting on Admiral Radis. I think he's got what it takes. I think we'll just leave Kenobi alone right there. Or not Kenobi, but Anakin. He's got the unending loyalty. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he's got the unending loyalty buff up. We're going to have to kill him twice anyway. But as it turns out, we'll pop everybody out of stealth. We can kill anybody we want to, including this Millennium Falcon. I think we'll just kill him. Kill him. Go on the Millennium Falcon now. I think he had just spun before we removed all of his buffs, so we should be pretty good shape here. Days is all over everything's inconvenient. Pew! Need that cleanse up on the capital ship. Can't even use this skill. Nobody can assist because we... Oh, I could have spun there. I could have spun and cleansed that all off. Ray's got a spin move. Alright, we'll do this. And we'll do that. And we'll do this. And then this gets us our ult. Finally, somebody can assist. Take this out. Kill this Razor Crest like 7 times. 2 exit. We're going to send the Tantive whether we need to or not. Guys, look at these pictures. Have you ever noticed that these pictures that come up, they're like the pictures on your driver's license, right? You see the character and you're like, oh boy, what just, oh my goodness. Look at these characters, like a driver's license picture. So bad. Look at Radis. Radis is like, oh, what is going on here? Watch, we'll do something and he'll like flap his arms a little bit. Han Solo looks like he's been in a fight. Looks like he'd been in a bar fight. Radis cheers briefly. Watch those pics though, guys. Those are like driver's license pics. They're the worst. Or maybe you guys love your driver's license pics. Maybe you go in and you get your driver's license and you're like, hey, that looks just like me. I don't know. I look at mine. Mine's not bad. Mine's not bad. I had an old one that was really bad though. Man, I don't know what they had shadows and like there were big dark circles under my eyes. I looked like Fester from from the Addams Family. It was definitely a non-flattering photo, but yeah. I look at the one on my passport from like 30 years ago when I first got my first passport. Whew, whew. I look like a baby. Like so young. It's ridiculous. All right. Yeah, so we'll just go in against this with the Malevolence. I'm taking a lot more ships than I need, but again, just want to finish the battle, not drop it. I don't think he's going to have a fun time against my Executor, so I feel like he'll clear all my character stuff. But we're looking for a hold in ships. Got a couple ships back there that are going to be a problem for him. So as long as that's the case, I'm happy. All right, let's put a lightning bolt over here on the hyena. I want to kill this bomber first. I really don't like the fire thing, so I do not want to be on fire. He can go away. All right. I'm going to plow here because I have this idea that if we can get some turn meter, we might be able to kill these guys and rescue some banners. Oh, no. No, no, no. I was wrong. Reinforcements incoming. All right, all right. Let's see. Put buzz droids because, you know, buzz droids are good. Basic and stun. All right, all right. We just got to kill him before the enemy ship can do an area effect. 73 banners. Banners optimized. Nearly optimized. That's a good win. 1806, I'm guessing. Guessing. No. 1794. What? Man, I was doing underdog battles. I was doing full banner battles. And I still didn't get over 1800. Bleh. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was going to be like a clean 1806. Something like that. 1794 still good, though. It's a full clear. I'm telling you guys, this guy could have slapped 4 GLs on defense and just walked all over me. Opportunity missed. Hope my opponent watches it. I hope he watches it, listens, believes me, changes his defense, and goes on to win a whole bunch of GAC. Alrighty, y'all. Ethan Keating says, "Sup, DL, how late am I? Can we talk about just how stupid it is we haven't abolished daylight savings?" We can't talk about that. It may happen someday. There's a purpose behind it. There's a reason why daylight savings time was brought in. Its purpose is not as relevant anymore. So I think eventually it'll go away. People are used to it, though, in some parts. I mean, the politicians have a hard time passing the law because if everybody wanted it, it would be clear and we would just do it. So the reason that it's not being passed as a law can only be because some people must still like it. I don't know. Don't really understand it myself, but yeah, we should probably do away with it. That's my opinion. I mean, it'll end up there someday anyway, right? Someday it'll be gone. So might as well just pull off the Band-Aid, get it done, get it out of here. That's my thoughts. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. I think they voted on it a couple years ago. Oh, I didn't think it was official. I didn't think it was decided. Huh. Okay. Maybe it's decided and they just are going to do it for a few more years. That's cool. That's cool. If that's the way it is, then, then we'll get there next year, I guess. I'm not going to look it up. You guys can look it up. We passed a law in Cali, but they can't figure out which way to leave the time. That says news from nowhere. To leave it the hour or not the hour. It was for farmers. Yeah, I don't know if it was just for farmers, but it was kind of the idea that by putting the clocks an hour ahead, it basically allowed more commerce. So it was all about the exchange of money and trade and all that. It wasn't just for farmers to have more daylight to farm their fields. Because there's the same amount of daylight no matter what time it is. It doesn't matter if it's 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. It's the exact same amount of daylight. So they did it more for farmers who were like getting their stuff to market and whatnot. I think. Man, I don't know. My history. I shouldn't be quoting history because like everybody's got Google at their fingertips. Somebody will correct me. All right. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm just going to roll on into the Obticeo account then. I don't see a whole lot of questions or stuff in chat that's waiting for me. So let's go take a look at my opponent. We've got more Drin, a Ewokin Rangers. Rockin' Rangers, something. Ewokin Rangers, Modrin the Pit Fighter. He has Det SLKR. He has the Ray also. Skywalker, Revens, Malik is in here at Relic 5. Looks like he's building up for JMK as well. So yeah. 2 GLs and more to come. Ship-wise, what you'd expect to see. Kind of light on the ships. Does have Negotiator. Malevolence with a Gear 11 Grievous. So we have a really big advantage in ships and a really big disadvantage in characters. 6.4 million galactic power total on this account. And 24,000, so 5 years old. Wow, 5-year-old account with 2 GLs. Chrome 3. All right. So I already peeked in here to see what he left us. And interestingly enough, we've got Gas, CLS. We've got Padme team down here. And then up here we've got Jedi Training Ray. 501st under Shock T. We've got some kind of bounty hunter team, but no Galactic Legends. So again, 2 GLs, none of them down on defense. So we're going to have to try like CLS on this. We're going to have to do Salvage here. Try to pick a decent Datacron. He's only Relic 3 on this account, so I don't know. We'll try Salvage there. And here we've got to come up with something clever. We'll maybe take a look at Mara Jade or something. Or maybe the Triumvirate. Maybe we can do Triumvirate without... Yeah. Let's try the Triumvirate. So we got CLS here. Try the Savage there. Let's see if we got a Datacron that can work. Offense, just a little bit of offense. Sure, why not? It's a Datacron. What do we got over here? Armor and health? Is that better? Is it better to do a little bit of armor and health? Probably. Probably. Yeah, defensive stats. Yeah, let's equip it. Let's do it. All right. Come on, Savage. Definitely need some more relic levels and probably some better mods on him. Gas with Ahsoka and 5s. Is that a thing? It is not a thing. It's not a thing which I would do or recommend. If you're going to put 5s in there, you got to put Rex. I mean, why put 5s in if there's no clones to sacrifice to? So, to me, it's not a thing. If I was going to use Ahsoka, I might use Ahsoka with something like the Arc Trooper. Just use the Arc Trooper for damage. And Ahsoka for buff removal. Ahsoka is 501st, though, so make no mistake. She does count as 501st. All right. Smash Han. Okay, no crit there. All right, we'll just put it on auto. We'll walk through Han. Look at this. This guy just beasting it up. He removes my buffs. I get him right back. Feels pretty good. This matchup is ridiculous. Savage. Beast mode. Just let it play out in auto. Eventually we'll get him. There we go. Execute. Fingus says, how's it going, DL? Full cleared for 1996. Dropped a few, but hoping for hold and 2-1 for the week. I put him on D with C this round in Malik. Nice. Did you see the Tales of Jedi episode with Ahsoka? Yeah. Yep. I saw all the Tales of the Jedi stuff. Alright, so this, we're going to do our own CLS. And which is better? The robots or Han Chewie? I feel like CLS Han Chewie is probably better. But it's tempting to use the robots here because then I still have Han Chewie for something else. Yeah, I think I gotta go like that though. Because when I get gas sat down, I really wanna. Han C-3PO says Sean unavailable. So a blend? Han and C-3PO? So Han shoot first, take away 5's protection, knock him down, kill 5's and Ahsoka. I loved that series. Never cared for animated stuff before that. Yeah, I don't know. The clones animated series was okay. It was okay. It was entertaining. Brady Dykegraph says, hello, Loquitur, just finished my second GL with Executor plus SLKR. Trying to figure out if I should go straight to Java or some off teams. If you do an off team, look at Afra. You know, I'd go into Jabba, but maybe look at Afra first. Or Inquisitors. I mean, if you want to grab the Inquisitors. All right, let's do this. Let's do this like Sean Unavailable says. We'll get the shoots first, and then we'll work our way through the big man. Okay. All right. We'll get the second translation over here. We'll just knock him down. Okay. Han's taking a beating. This is not happy Han right here. Okay. Come on. Don't die, Han. Oof. Well, I said don't die, and Han just immediately dies. There was a loss. Yeah, I don't think Han C-3PO is a good combination. I think the two robots or with Han and Chewie is good, but that didn't seem to do much. That lacked some power there. All right, how to kill gas without using more good resources. Something with recovery, right? So we could use like this. That should win. We should be able to recover. Knock him down. Although stunning him or taking away turn meter. Wampa do it. Now we want to save Wampa. We want to use Wampa somewhere else. Let's leave gas standing there for now. Figure out what we're going to do with these other teams. This, I think we got to triumvirate. We got to figure something out here with some Sith. So we've got really low-level Sith here. And then we'll put in crew. So we'll put in crew to take some heat. We'll use her to isolate Padme if we can. If we can't right away, we'll get over here. We'll look to get the cooldowns down on Nihilus and, you know, execute whoever we can get to. It has to be him. So yeah, I think we probably have to isolate here. He'll do his overhand smash, and then we've got to get a quick execute off there. So I'm going to try to cheese this team. Again, I don't know if I'm going to win this GAC, but I'm trying some stuff for experience. See if we can get it to work. Okay. So here we're going to isolate. And we're going to try to keep Nihilus alive if we can. We have buff immunity on, which is unfortunate. So, can't get the taunt back on him yet. Take the buffs away there. Let's stun Padme. Get some cooldown increases going on. And then we should be able to get Anakin out of here right now. Keep the taunt up, that's all we'll do. Throw this down on Padme. Get Anakin out. Okay, with the damage gone and him isolated, we actually should be able to just kill him, because Padme, I don't think, can help him. We're going to re-up the isolate just to get the cooldown reduction over here onto Nihilus. Oof. You get stunned. Give us some time to recover here. And then we're going to zap Padme because Kenobi's not much of a threat. So this allows us to use our crew tank with a couple of Sith, low-level stuff, Gear 12 Nihilus, and a Gear 10 or 11 Traya. We're going to get this. That feels pretty good. Stun him, because why not? We can. Re-isolate again. Okay, that should cool down. Yeah, alright, we get to yeet now. So, Nihilus will have eaten all three of them at the end. Hungry boy. Who's a hungry Sith? Talk to him like he's a puppy. Who's a hungry Sith? Alright. Troopers here. Something. Radis maybe? Something. Let's go kill Gas. I'm going to use clones on him. Feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Shock. Rex. 5s. Get her done. See the back wall before we start committing resources to that front. Alright. Pump it up. Assist. We're going to just hit him with a basic here. Take some counterattacks. Give him turn meter. Okay, restore some health over here. Aerial advantage. Gas cleaned. 2 battles. Okay, what do we got back here? We got Rollo, Marco, Rollo. Okay, so we've got some teams that have relics on them. We've got Geos that I can just Vader that down. That's pretty easy. Not even Gear 12. Alright, alright. So the front, the back doesn't look too threatening, so we can go ahead and tip the troopers in here. Let's do this. I like Gideon on this. Gideon feels pretty good. She gets bonus turn meter when they gain debuffs. So with Gideon, there's this cool little thing where he goes, she gets debuffs, maxes out her turn meter, then Gideon can drain turn meter, and it seems to go pretty well from there. We got a weak Veers, he'll probably die. We just got to get Dark Trooper to do the work before we lose. Alright, so Scavenger Ray goes first. She's kind of made out of glass, but she hits like a truck. So we don't want her around. I'm going to do the mass assist right here and just get BB-8 out of here. I feel like I can deal with a solo JTR pretty well. Alright. Okay. Ability block. You don't know it, but I don't care about your ability block. Dazer if we can. Alright. 56 banners. Stole a banner from us, that's alright. We're fine with that. These troopers. Let's yeah, no, this is a mess. We don't like this. We don't like this at all. No area effect, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... if I just go with Dash, I may not have enough damage because she's got a ton of recovery. She's got a ton of recovery. Maybe this is just a good Radis battle. We'll just radish. If he pours his aerial advantage in over here, we don't care. If he kills anybody else, we'll res them. Give ourselves a Datacron because we got Datacrons to burn. Defense, crit damage. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go radish. I'm glad you're more competent than that picture they have of you in fleet. We're going to do this right away. Nope. Alright. Shakti says no. You will not steal my turn meter. Hey, don't be hitting on my Radis. Echo and Rex. I'll just kill Echo, I guess. Steal turn meter? Yoink. No turn meter for me. Maybe he still had the tenacity up and I didn't see it. That stops me from stealing turn meter because it's not... turn meter stealing is a check of potency tenacity. Wow. He aerial advantaged Radis and I lived through it. That's a pretty fast aerial advantage for that dude. He got there quick. We didn't lose Radis though. I mean, I could have still resurrected him and gotten the battle, but it came as a bit of a surprise. Alright, Greedo. We're going to just scoundrel it up here with Vandor and L3. I'll let Greedo kill L3 like 75 times. Kind of don't care. Although, again, Bosk takes damage. And if I don't bring in enough damage, then I get stuck behind Bosk. How about Jedi? How about Jedi? We can do like the Qui-Gon team. I don't want to waste stuff. Let's go to the back and look at the back. I need 2 good teams for back here, right? We had like two relic things. Yeah, we need 2 good teams back here. So we still have Vader. We still have some kind of Padme team. We still have Wampa. You can just Wampa this. This is kind of easy Wampa food, right? Greedo stun. Man, I forget what his skills do. Apparently his skills lock up the game. Fantastic. Let's start again. Get that reset. Greedo stuns. Yeah, I think he's got something that's undeniable. It's like can't block it, can't dodge it, he just stuns you. So let's go back and take a look. Hey, I'm glad it did it right then instead of when I was in a GAC battle. That would be inconvenient. All right, let's get in here. So let's take a medium team in here. What have I got? This Dash team. I need something with enough damage to kill him. I think maybe this is where I just used the Dash, Chewie, and 3PO. We can use 3PO with Mon Mothma. What do we have with Mon Mothma? We've got that, and Biston. We can do that. That should be plenty. We should be able to chew through Bosk with that. Double stat sharing. Let's just start out with the area effect damage. Try to start killing this. Ooh, whoa. Okay, maybe I'm about to get schooled because that big attack did nothing on Greedo. Did nothing. Wow. This is impressively little damage. Let's get some damage over times on him. Once we get the upgrade, his Bosk is pretty slow. He's not taking a lot of turns. They got the contract up already, though. Look at that. Look at this. No damage. No damage at all out of that Chupio. Crazy. Alright, we got our armor penetration up. So that could help. I'm just going to put it on auto and hope that we don't time out at this point. Holy cow. I mean, I know Bosk is tough, but I'm doing no damage to Greedo or the Dengar with the area effect stuff. Yeah, that feels like that should hit a lot harder. Okay. Yeah, we might have wasted this team, boys and girls. Getting in some good hits here. Oh, recovery again. Got to get some more of these damage over times going. Come on, Biston. Load them up. Grinding away here. Got Bosk down into health now. Once he gets down into health, oh, come on. He gets the taunt. Gets right back into service instantly. I thought we had a pretty good timing cycle there. Okay, we got the damage, or the armor penetration up again. Stacking some damage over times on him again. Just don't get the taunt right now. Okay, no taunt. Keep stacking. Keep stacking, guys. Get a good cycle here. Oh, man, he got the taunt. The cleanse. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Got a daze on him. We're not going to do any specials here. We're just going to try to stay on him in the right way. Get his turn meter going. Take control. Come, oh man, come on. Ah! Thought we had him there. Thought we had him under control. Okay, 1 minute left to go. Here's the armor penetration up. We'll have turn meter removal on Biston's next turn. Okay, not a good spot to remove turn meter. 42 seconds left. We're going to do this to get frenzy. We'll try to do this for extra damage. I don't think it's very good. Now we'll remove turn meter from him. We'll do this just to trigger frenzy. I don't know what I could do differently. It's so close. So close. Man. Okay. I really thought that was enough to get through. I really did. I really thought that. Okay. So who do we need in here now? Wampa. That was pain. What's regenerating Bosk's health and protection? His leadership skill and also the contract and also Dengar, I think. Yeah, we had him so close a couple times. Just couldn't time it out. Let's see. Maybe what we need to do is like Mara Jade. Just keep everything under control. Prevent Bosk from being taunted. They won't get the contract. We'll just go a billion times and cut them apart. But if we lose control of it, then for sure we lose with that team. For sure we lose. I guess we just wamp it. I feel like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have just wamped it in the first place. I really just thought the AoE. I understand that Bosk is tough, right? But I really thought that the AoE was just going to carve down Greedo and get him out of there. And the AoE did. When I pulled the trigger on that first AoE, and it just like tickled him for like not even a bar of green out of his protection, I knew I was in trouble already. Womp. Let's keep stacking. Stacking and hacking. Wampa hit hard. Greedo gets one-shotted. Okay. Alright. Drop to battle. Loquitur sad. Obticeo sad. Alright, this, I'm just going to Vader. I'm not even going to think about it. We're just going to go in there. Crush this. We'll do that. We'll do Force Crush. We will kill Spy. We will kill Sunfac. We will yeet the Brood Alpha. See you later, guys. Then we've got this Night Sister team. Probably don't need my other scoundrels in here, but just to be safe. We're going to one-shot these Night Sisters. Some of them will come back. We'll kill them again. Move on. Okay. I guess Zombie didn't have the ability to bring them back. So we just did the part where we killed them. All right. Let's do Palpatine here. Where Mara Jade? She's gone. There she is. All right. Check speeds. Just make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. I think Thrawn's way faster than all these. 263. No problem there. He's a slow character, so he's going to be slow. 206. Yep. All right. Han, 231. Good. Let's lock him down and tickle him to death. I think if they all die at once, it doesn't activate. Oh, so you're saying if the zombie dies at the same time that everything else dies, the zombie's not there to enact the revive. I could get behind that. I could see that making good sense. Okay. There's the Rolo. Marco Rolo. We'll get Han out of here first because, you know, don't want none of that revive business going on. Boop. Okay, let's get the Foresight. Oh, never mind. He's stunned, so the Foresight has no effect. Does nothing. We'll try to stun Han here just in case. Han is having no part of being stunned. Don't need anything with Thrawn. Everybody's still stunned. Rollo down. Lando's just in a pose. He's just standing there, showing off his clever cape. That team just goes in there, tickles him to death. Good stuff. I don't know what it would take to kill this, but we've got Qui-Gon Jinn, so that's what we're going to use. Probably could use Padme. I think Padme might be better banners. I don't think anybody can actually kill Padme. We could put Ahsoka in here. Go with no tank. Tanks, but no tanks. He hits pretty hard, though. This has got to be fine. Right? If it doesn't work, we've still got some kind of Qui-Gon team that we could bring in here. Let's go. How close are you to JKL, or do you already have him? I'm still like 3 relics away from JKL on this account. I'll get JKL hopefully in a week or 2 on Loquitur account. But this account I'm still working. All right, Finn. Finn says, get stunned, Padme. This Gear 12 Padme causing all kinds of problems. Let's just do that. Alright, Vet Smuggler. Get some courage stacks going on here. Should be able to finish this off pretty quickly. Dodged. He puts us all on fire and steals banners everywhere. Little nerd bot. Tell you what. R2-D2 is a pretty good character. The stun on basic is really good. And the right team, man, that stun on basic hurts. Alright, so we'll malevolate this. Bring in some separatistas. We'll save Plo. Save Plo for the other fleet. What other thing could we bring in here if we wanted to? We could do that just in case it goes long. He's playing 3 offensive characters at the start with the Ahsoka. It's actually a lot of damage. Ahsoka just does a lot of damage. That ship. Alright, she picked the tank though. I don't know that she had to, but she did. Okay. Vulture droid down. Let's clear this daze off of the tank. Spread those buzz droids, because everybody loves buzz droids. Or at least you love them when you're on offense. Not so much when it's you getting buzz droided. Alright, let's see who we can kill with Spy. Anakin. Looks like a pretty good target. We'll just go all in on him. We probably didn't need that much, but I don't want him to dodge and us to have to regret not going all in. Finish him off real quick. Hey, buzz droids for you. Okay, do the area effect, get back one of our little ships, because why not? And then Ahsoka apparently didn't have her cleanse up again yet. Oh, now she has the cleanse called Plo. Okay, now we're killing Rex. Hey, buzz droids for you, Rex. Ahsoka's got her cleanse back, so if we buzz droid her, she'll get rid of him instantly. We'll hold off on that. We should be having the Mega Buzz Droid on the... I don't want to use that. Let's use that on Ahsoka. Yeah. That Relic Spy. That's some big damage. Okay. Let's bring in Soldier here. Get an assist. I guess we can't get an assist. Everybody's got days on. Plo doesn't feel very threatening to me. Let's see. Oh, he's got... Oh, that's not good. All right, let's do this and stun the capital ship. That's cool that it stuns the capital ship. Not many of those kind of skills in the game, so feels pretty good. Buzz droids for you. Capital ship stunned, loses a turn. Last reinforcement in. Call Soldier to assist, and it should be over. Good. 58 banners. That was more work than we needed to do, it felt like. All right, let's negotiate here. This is actually another battle that can go badly. This rebel fleet can kill Anakin pretty easily. If they have the pilotless tank in the starting 3, it's more threatening. We'll go after Biggs first because the other guys are just going to spin and stealth and hide, and there's really not much we can do about that. So if we can kill off the Biggs before he gets to do infinite protection shenanigans, that always feels pretty good. There he goes. Bye. Big hit on both of them. Okay, clean up. That was Cassian's U-Wing. Biston's U-Wing is a pretty good starting ship, but Cassian's U-Wing is not a starting ship. It's a reinforcement, 100%. Plo cleaning up a few banners there. Full clear. 1487. Drop to battle on Gas. Drop to battle on Bosk. So, not great, but he still has to clear our profundity, and he has a Gear 11 Grievous. So let's go look at his ships. Malevolence can clear pretty easily through the profundity, but I don't think he's got a very good Malevolence fleet. Yeah, his Hyena Bomber and Vulture are non-existent. His Grievous is Gear 11. And his Geos are weak. So that Malevolence fleet, I don't think, has a chance against our profundity. I may be wrong. I may be mistaken. Maybe he's got something going on with the Finalizer. The Finalizer gets crushed against the profundity, though. It can beat the Executor, but it gets mutilated against the profundity. I said it can beat Executor, right? I kept saying Executor and profundity back and forth. It can beat Executor, but you're not going to beat the profundity with the Finalizer. So I feel pretty good that this is going to be a win. So we had 3-0 the first week, and we've got 2 losses this week. If our opponent surprises us, we may have a 3-0 followed by an 0-3. So balance out in the end, I guess. All right, let's catch up on chat over here. Ethan Keating says it's true about the zombie. Did it today. So as long as you kill them all at the same time, none of them come back. Nice. Just started playing Swgoh recently and found your channel. Trying to follow some of your guides. It's a bit overwhelming for new players, but love the game and your channel. Thanks, Nova84. Yeah, I think one of the things that I do is I try to explain in more detail, like, instead of saying these are all of the good teams that you could build, I kind of give it a point and say this is what I think the best route is. And it's a lot for new players. But if you got questions, come on over to the Discord. If you're not there already, the link is in the description down below. There's a lot of cool people in Discord. You go over there, just chat about stuff, ask some questions. Somebody will answer you. ask it in the Ask Loquitur channel if you want me specifically to answer it. And yeah, the community is really good about helping each other. It's really nice group of people. Fantastic Discord that we've got. I'm not just saying it because it's got my name on it. I mean, a lot of other people contributed to building that Discord. Remember Lord Vader back at the start, Nabokov fan, Griff, Dude Abides. Just a lot of people have contributed to it. But we've built a good community out of it. So hope to see you over there. All right. Ethan Keating says, I put R2 on defense with the data crown that does 35% max health whenever a droid stuns. And it got some holds. Nice. Yeah, his basic feels so powerful. It does. That stun on basic is nice. Ethan says, side note, finally got all my Relic 8s for Lord Vader done. Only a couple days and I started shards. That's awesome. That's awesome. Wannabe Gamer says, I'm still working on the 4 Relic 7s. There's a lot of Relic levels. When you're doing Lord Vader, man, all those Relic levels, it stacks up. Oof. Can a 4-star Executor beat a 4 or 5-star Profundity? It's tough. It's tough. So if you have a higher star Executor, you can pretty much time things out so that you just kill the rebel tank. But with the lower stars, getting your 5 stars is pretty good. Your ship timing should work out on 5 stars. Just focus on the rebel Y-wing and kill it right away. And then you can kill Dash and the Millennium Falcon. You can also go for Dash first. You can try to kill Dash because your ships, not your capital ship, but the rest of your ships, can ignore the taunt on the pilotless tank, and you can kill Dash. But you have to have good timing, and you have to realize that you can't do the mass assist with your capital ship on it. So if you don't get it, Dash will start healing, and you'll pretty much lose from there. So play around with it in an arena. Play against a similar fleet somewhere in your fleet arena, I would say, because it's not an easy matchup. If the Profundity doesn't get a bunch of assists on the first few turns, then from there it's not too bad. It's not too. If they don't kill your Xanadu Blood, you can often just. So if they don't kill your Xanadu Blood right away, then just kill their Dash. Because as long as Xanadu Blood's up, you should be able to kill that Dash Rendar right out from behind the tank. Yep. It's insane how many R7 and R8s compared to every other GL. It's bad, but it's not that bad. I mean, you can work through it. And the characters you have to Relic 7 are, I mean, it's okay. It's alright in the end. Padme, Gideon, and Cup became my Maul Sith trio counter. Padme, Gideon, and Cup. So Gideon drains turn meter, and they just execute a few guys. My Maul and Sith trio counter. That works really well if they put Nihilus in the lead spot. You can just use the courage stacks and just annihilate things because their max health they have no protection. They just have max health. The Gideon trick works on teams that have more health than protection. So as long as the team has 90,000 health and 70,000 protection, the Gideon trick is pretty cool. It works. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Wrap it up, pack it in, say goodnight. Got a couple of GACs under our belt. I feel like the Loquitur account, pretty good chance for a win. I feel like the Obticeo account, pretty good chance for a win. If I win on Loquitur, that'll be 6-0. That'll be rocking and rolling. I don't like 3v3 very much, but I can't complain about 6-0. Maybe that'll catapult me right up like into Kyber 3, and I can, gently float down to Erodium over like 3 months again, and then skyrocket back into Kyber. Bungee cord effect. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. And, you know, I'm going to do an event. If we get 6K subscribers, I'm at, you know, 5.5K. Whenever we get to 6K subscribers, I'll do some kind of big giveaway. You guys know me. I'll throw a lot of money at the chat and the channel. So encourage all your friends to get over there. We need about 400 more subs, and we'll do a whole bunch of giveaways. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you in the next talk.